fair to say in this case, Santosh, with your people skills, it cuts across all generations, doesn't matter younger, older. Would you say that?
Absolutely, absolutely. I think that's one key area. So age, gender, personality, yes, they matter. So long as you respect them, I think that's important. Even if you have a person, let's say, a younger one whom you're interacting with, a millennial, etc., etc., you got
Yeah.
to identify and connect with them. I think that's very important. Of course, there's a generation gap, but that generation gap is a mindset many a times. You got to open up and connect with that person. I think with the kind of information explosion or overdose that we have, I think we know the issues that one has, right? Be it whatever generation they are in. So I think my plus point is I'm able to connect, talk about it, and then it may start with a small talk, but then it leads to a professional conversation. I think that's the secret, which I feel is very important for anyone to connect. And now with the global, with all thanks to the digitization, I think this is here to stay. So it's no longer your own city, your own office. It's anywhere and everywhere. And I think the secret is that one needs to connect, then I think get ready for it.
On that note, Santosh, not all of us would be like, whoo, instantly being able to do that. And I would imagine you came a long way with all the
Oh, yeah.
experience, yes. So perhaps as you
Yes.
think back, it must be like really long ago, but long, long time ago, what were some of the challenges that you faced, especially when you realized that people are different from you, whether in terms of the age group or the mindset?
Yeah.
What kind of challenges have you
Oh,
experienced?
so many, so many. So see, all along, most part of my career, I've been in India. So I was always used to the Indian way of working, thinking, right, style. When I moved to Hong Kong, well, wow, it was a complete change.
Ah, I would imagine.
Right from language to food to people to culture to the way people work was very different. Just to give an example, in India we are so used to working on a Saturday, or even for that matter on a Sunday. I
Yeah.
couldn't even think of it, couldn't dare to think of it on a weekend here in Hong Kong. So that was one culture shock.
My personal experiences of having seen some of my fellow colleagues or fellow friends who have had to report to bosses who are younger than them, sometimes as
Hmm.
young as that the children who are in their 20s and 30s, and it can be quite a big blow to their ego.
True, true.
So from your experience, have you worked with bosses who are younger than you, and how did that work out?
I think one needs to understand that what is it that you have that experience comparatively compared to that guy whom you report to,
Yeah.
right? So you have that experience, that's your key, that's your strength. So one needs to look at it from a very positive perspective,
Mm.
right? Yes, ego, end of the day, we are all human, that will always come in our way. But I think so long as you have a very positive mentality, a very positive state of mind, and ready to accept it and use your experience to influence the work and move on and be productive, I don't think there could be any challenges.